Hello people of the earth, and welcome back to QuickSave TV. My name is Mike, and today I'm going to teach you how you can win a bot lane as support. Bot lane at lower elo, at bronze, silver, gold, is one of the most unpopular roles to play in the game. And I think it's hugely, obviously it's a retarded statement, right, to begin with, but I think that until people actually see what you can do as a support, when you know what you're doing, they will stop underestimating support players, okay? And I think it's really, really important. I myself main an AD carry, and there's nothing in the world that I appreciate more than a good support. And in this video, I'll try to show you how you can make your presence felt as a support, how can you make impactful plays that will change the lane and even remove enemy players from the game entirely, and how can you itemize yourself more effectively to be a better support. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about stuff. We have in bot lane, basically, we have Thresh Vayne against Nunu Jace. Right from the start, Jace is stronger than Vayne, a lot stronger at the start, and without items. And Nunu is generally an annoying Zeke. So what I do is from level 1, I all-in Jace. I even ignite the bastard, let alone all in. I keep punching him, keep punching him, keep punching him. And at the end of the day, we have a trade, right? I traded away about 200 health, and Vayne traded away about 100 health for Jace's almost a good 60% of his health, and about 20 now percent of health of Nunu. I'm at about 50%. I'm eating a biscuit of rejuvenation because it's tasty as hell. I drink elixir. Okay, I keep going again in. By drinking an elixir, I skyrocket my early damage potential, and combined with attack damage runes, I can deal some serious damage. I jump on Jace, he realizes that he's going to die if he doesn't flash, and he burns a flash. I burned an ignite for the enemy AD carry's flash. This is just huge. Our jungler can now just come to this lane and gank the hell out of it because Jace is now severely behind, and he doesn't have one of his escape mechanisms. We all in Nunu again. He ignites me, I survive the ignite, Nunu doesn't have ignite. So I burned flashes and ignite in order to, in order to make Vayne's life amazing. I want to make Vayne's experience on this lane as enjoyable as possible. That's what I'm doing. Now Jace is behind in levels, Jace is behind in farm. Vayne could farm better, honestly, but it's not the point. In gold and silver and bronze, like, I'm suffering from that as well. My farm is atrocious. Not as shitty as this Vayne's, but it's horrible, okay? So one of the best answers to having shitty farms is killing your enemies, okay? Just fucking killing them. If you can kill or make their life miserable, it's going to make a gigantic input on the entire map, because at the mid lane, enemies, in the mid game, enemies basically not going to have the AD carry, okay? Now, Vayne has a kill, which is a huge deal. It's a huge deal for Vayne, which is, like, I consider Vayne a hyper carry because she scales beautifully into late game, even though she requires a lot of skill to be effective, unlike something like Ashe or Tristana, the true queens of the late game, because they have the huge ass range, and they actually don't require so much skill in late game, because they basically just ruffle stomp the entire enemy team by just auto-attacking, right? In case of Vayne, you actually have to be really skilled, but you scale beautifully into late game, unlike Jace and other crap like that. We kill Jace again, making him his life even more horrible. This time I pick a kill. Now I want to clear a small misconception that people have, like, oh my god, support picking the kills, oh my god, jungler picking the kills. You should give kills to the AP or AD carry, you fucking moron, you cannot do anything with the money. Wrong. You can do lots and lots of stuff with the money. Now, for example, I can come back and buy another elixir with this money, okay? That's a smart thing to do. Why? Because we're gonna keep killing Jace if I do that. I can go back and buy a Ruby Crystal. Why Ruby Crystal? Because Ruby Crystal will give me a huge boost in health. 200 health is a lot. That's additional 20% of health for enemy to deal with. Because I'm basically a mid-shield for Vayne to protect her. I'm going to do everything I can in order to protect Vayne and make her life as good as possible, because she's going to carry the game. That's my plan. They all in me, they unfortunately cannot kill me, and Vayne is a cleaning house because she's 201. I hook Nunu, burn my ultimate, but he burns a flash. It's totally worth it. Look at all the time stuff, what's happening. They constantly burn flashes because it keeps snowballing from the start. And now we make a stupid mistake, we'll overextend a little bit, Vayne dies unfortunately. That shouldn't have happened, but it's fine. Shit happens, people fuck up. But it doesn't matter, because even though Vi basically killed her right now, Jace is 0-3. He's having a worst day of his life. He can do dick now. He cannot farm. He cannot catch up in levels. He has no items. And Vayne already has a cutlass. She even bought a ward. She has a shoe. She has a dagger. She has everything. She can solo both of them right now. They can do nothing against her. And this is only the beginning of what's going to happen. Notice how when we come back to the lane, they instantly retreat. Now, part of this is them making a trap for us, okay? They want us to walk into the trap so that they can kill us. But part of it is also, it's them respecting my presence. The enemy must respect your presence. If enemy doesn't respect your being there, you know, as a support, you might as well not exist. Notice how I went into the bush and ate the entire brand force of the Nunu's absolute zero, which almost killed me. And only because I had a ruby crystal, I was able to survive it. And that is huge. Now, imagine if I would have a philosopher's stone. What would happen? Oh, want me to tell you? I would fucking explode. That's what would happen. I would just die. I would just give a kill to them for nothing. And because I had this additional health and because I kept burning their flashes, I had an actual chance of escaping death in there. And we did. Largely because Udyr was there, but it's not the only reason why we did that. If the Udyr would be there, and I wouldn't have Ruby Crystal, I would just be dead right now. I would be dead to Ignite of Nunu or Jace. And that would be bad because it would be a free kill to them. Now, buying correct items as a support can change your lane for the better. Don't buy retarded stuff like Philosopher's Stone. You don't need that shit. Buy another Ruby Crystal. Buy 5 Ruby Crystals. You know what I do when I'm behind? I buy 16 Ruby Crystals and I throw them at people. When you have so much health, enemy can do nothing about you, and that's great. Alright. And to keep it short and organized, I'll stop gabbing about it, and I'll just end the video on that. Thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for listening. If you've enjoyed this video and my commentary, do not forget to put a like on this video and favorite it. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the fields of justice. Good luck!